この名前は美しい花はもっと一で咲いたと汚れた言葉で固めたアスファルトリージャーが目指したその場所へ行く物語がやむ前にこの足でまた踏み出せるように抱きつく紐を結んでゆくよ明日見える空の色さえ期待してるリミテーション世界はジオラな敗北感乾いた風から受け取る数は美しい癒しながら染み込む宝船を掴んでたいつからだろう感じる昨日にぶってゆくものなのかそれでもまだ胸の温度がどんどん上がってんだ痛みを恐れず抱きしめ痛みを悲しみ焼き付けたまだ切れないまだ切らずに生きよういつだって同じ気持ちでいること信じて強いハートはこの脆い心臓の下で待機してるんだこれ以上もうないくらいの強い強いやつこの足でまた踏み出せるように気づく紐を結んでゆくよ明日見える空の色にも期待してる
All right. I wonder if this is working. Okay, so, uh, oh, that's gonna cause a echo. So let's not do that. So we are here doing a lot of tests. I don't think it's gonna be a long stream, but for sure, it'll definitely, if things work right on stream, it'll definitely open the door for a lot of things for us to do. For this year especially. Of course, I do have like a quite a bit of a backlog. Like there are games that I've been supposed to be playing for a long time now, but these games will be supplemented into that category of things to do, or when you're not feeling, when you're not feeling like doing anything, but you want to stream. This will be part of that. Uh, we'll definitely find ways to incorporate these. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna But yeah, hello Shadow, how's it going? What is going on? How is life and stuff? Haha, yeah. So we're gonna it's going nice, nice. But yeah, definitely hoping that this is gonna work. Waiting for Silver to get on to watch more season 2. Oh man, there's a season 2 of The Witcher? What? I haven't even like. Well, I actually know I finished the first season, but I watched that a long while ago. But what? There's a whole season 2? I mean, I don't have time. As I always say, I don't have time, but like, yo, season 2? Yeah, where you been? I don't know. Not as much watching stuff as you guys can tell. I still haven't watched that anime that the Filipino anime that Silver mentions all the time. I still haven't found the time to watch that. I haven't watched Baki Hanma. I haven't watched that yet. Um, I'm just behind. I'm always behind. I haven't even finished Squid Games. Like, for real. And it's literally like 8 episodes or something like that. 8 episodes? 13 episodes? I don't know. I am behind on everything, but you know, it's okay because we make it work. Oh my gosh, I can't spell peace. Alright, so yeah, let's get started because we got quite a few things to check out. But this will be the first one. And since you have, I'm sure you probably can tell from the title or whatnot, but yeah, that's going to be where we start off, especially since it is probably, my opinion, it is the best installment next to its Empire's counterpart, but this is probably the best, the best game in my opinion. I mean, and anyone else who's probably watching is like, no, it's not. Bear with me. This, in my opinion, is the best installment to the series. At least even for that time period, of, not just for that, but in my general. But let's get into it. We're gonna go and move us over here. Whoa, you can see that. Yeah. So, disclaimer. So I am, yes, in fact, using an emulator, but because I own both the system and the game itself properly, I'm actually using my external CD drive ROM to use this emulator as well. So I have the game running inside. So if there is some slowdown, that is the reason why, because it is trying to process the same way it would the PlayStation 2, but on my laptop with an external USB CD-ROM drive. So, disclaimer. But because of that, I do own both the game and the system. I am not I'm not able to get in trouble. Wait, the frame rate? Oh no, I haven't moved yet. It's still good. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. In the game. I haven't started the game yet. It's just the title. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it'll probably be if you remember how Makai Kingdom used to play. Makai Kingdom when I played it on stream a while back ago, it'll sometimes have like little bits and pieces of like, we're going to need some Samurai Warriors 1. Definitely. We will definitely be playing Samurai Warriors 1. We actually will even start with your character. We can play that. So, you know how you've played Samurai Warriors 1. So like, we got to do the whole training period for a whole year, and then we find out your daimyo that you want to work for. I'm guessing it's going to be Hojo, which is actually one of the easier ones to get into. But yo, and then you guys get to see my character. No, we're not making my character until I get the proper model. That means I have to make a lot of everybody's characters because it's the last model to unlock. So we probably won't see my character for a long while, but it's okay because Well, no, I can make Banira. Banira's not far out there, and then I can also make Ichigo because she was my first my first character. Ichigo, whatchamacallit? Strawberry. Not Ichigo from, you know, the Fifth King thing from Bleach. No. Alright, so, let me stop talking and let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. We're actually gonna start with this right here. So if it works fine, it should work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Hold on. I have to restart it. Refresh, please. I have to refresh it. So just give me one moment. Alright, so to make sure that it works properly, I need to do this. This is the problem I was having earlier. Because it wouldn't show the actual game. There we go. So that's what I had to figure out. Alright. So I'm gonna be quiet so you guys can take it all in. Gosh, so how cool was that? Like, first of all, obviously that was their big intro, and Ling Tong got to be part of that. That was just, it's interesting to see because, like, you know, you see his weapon and you're like, wait, come on now, because like all of those soldiers, no one wanted to attack him. He was literally cornered by like a lot of people. He probably wouldn't have made it if that was really his choice of weapon back in the days. But all things considered, they really did really well. Like, they don't give a lot of like the side characters like a lot of cool stuff like that anymore. It's mostly, you know, even in this one, like, yo, they showcased and I probably should like put that into Dynasty Warriors 5. Like, yo, like they showed almost everybody. Like, it wasn't just whatchamacallit, you know. Dude, even Shingsai was awesome. So we are actually gonna watch my my little thing, my little opening here. No, you know what? If I go on BRB, I'm gonna play the opening. So we're gonna put it on that. So Shadow. So this is the camp. So this is where you get to like see everything, like what everyone's doing and stuff. So like you get to see everybody in their pictures and their model, Guan Yu. Personally, I actually like everybody's design in this game, especially because it's not for this game. It's not over the top, but it's like you can see it. You can see them actually wearing these clothes and this armor and stuff. Like you can actually see them wearing stuff like this back in the days. Because nowadays it's kind of like you see, you know, you see the games now. It's like it's like it's very over the top. Like people are just wearing so much armor. Like come on now, like you are not marching. You are definitely a cavalry person with all that armor that you're wearing. So, you know, Liu Bei still got his, you know, he got this old style. This music is fire. Like I love this music. It's the best music ever. The matcha. Oh yeah, and everybody's model. So you get to see like there's scrap design and stuff like that. Basically, 3 and 4 is their scrap design. Like they actually scrapped it. This was like what they were thinking of doing. Which is pretty cool. You know, he was still wearing a turban. No seeing his hair until like Dynasty Warriors 6, and I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, so it should run. Because on the other computer, I couldn't even run these games. For some reason, I could run like Samurai Warriors, Empires, 2 Empires. For some reason on the other computer, but I couldn't run this game. So it is weird. But for this game, we should be able to run it. Guanping. So yeah, Guanping had the big sword weapon, but like the way he plays is completely different from the generic thing that you see in the new games, which is kind of sad. I'm really like sad that they did what they did to Guanping. They kind of like made him just a generic kind of person, officer. Like yeah, he doesn't have a big role in Shu, to be honest, but like, dang. Like, but this obviously, you know, this was Guanping and Xing Sai's entry to the thing. Xing Sai with her super cool fork and shield weapon. Like, why would you? I don't understand. Like, why would you, like, scrap? You probably can't hear me, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear me, so I'm gonna lower it down. I've been talking this whole time, though. But, okay, I just want to make sure. But yeah, how? I don't understand. How can you have such an amazing, cool, unique, different weapon for Shu, and then, like, you just scrap it, and then give her a sword, and then keep the same shield, basically? How do you do that? Like, she was so much cooler. She was different. Like, because not everyone else already in the world has a sword weapon. Like, I don't understand. So I don't play Xing Sai anymore because of that. Because it's just like, they ruined a perfectly good weapon source. But then again, they did the same thing for Guanping. Which was weird because in Dynasty Warriors 6, they gave him a spear. Well, not a spear, a pike. They gave him a pike. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then they gave the big sword to Ma Chao. I'm just like, what is that? Like, Ma Chao got the big sword. I'm just like, what's happening? Like, why would you guys, like, switch everything around? But, digressions aside, I digress. So, obviously, you have the others, which, like, even Diao Chan looks so elegant. Like, she's gorgeous. She is definitely very gorgeous. Like, and then her Dynasty Warriors 4 outfit. That's what she looked like. She just looks so elegant. Like, now she looks like a dancer. She doesn't even look like an enchantress. She looks like straight up dancer. And yeah, she was a songstress, actually. And yes, she was, historically, she definitely was one of the most renowned beauties of all of China at one point. She is one of the top 5 historically famous beauties of China. But my goodness, she like wears nothing now. It's so crazy. I can't even put words to it. And then Lu Bu even looks cool. Like, yo. I would husbando Lu Bu. And this is also back in the days. So back in the days, before Dynasty Warriors 6 and stuff, Lu Bu's color was actually white. So like, the whole black thing came in at 6 onward. And it was just really weird. Like, I guess it makes sense, but like at the same time, like it's just so generic. I don't know how to put it. You prefer black armor, Lubu? Yeah, I'm not used to it. So this is his actual armor. This is his armor with when he's working with Dongzhuo. This is his actual armor when he actually breaks away from Liu Bei and stuff with his own militia. And obviously his Dynasty Warriors. I actually like his Dynasty Warriors 4 outfit a little bit better. Because it's like actual armor, but yeah. And then you have Dongzhuo, which I actually like Dongzhuo's style in here because Dongzhuo just looks, he looks so horrendous. Like it's so horrible. Like they just like really made him like, I know he's like the villain and stuff, but they made him totally unattractive. Like you couldn't even see yourself with him. How does he get all these ladies? He's a tyrant, of course, but like, gee, it's just over the wall, like that actually looks cool. That's obviously the scrapped design, but yo, Yuan Shao. Do I find him attractive in others then? Oh, Dongzhuo? Oh no, I've never been attracted to Dongzhuo, but I do see like there's a chance like, you know, I can see that, you know, like girls would swoon to him because he's like, whatchamacallit? But like if you just look disgusting, like, I mean, I guess for like ladies who like want like all that, you know, the power of being, you know, the power and the notoriety of like being like, oh yeah, I am one of Dongzhuo's concubines and stuff. Like I would not be. Yeah, no, they did make a really good. They made him a really disgusting looking. Like, but that's my point though. It's like, I don't know. It's like he's so, like, he looks so disgusting to the point where I don't even want to do his story. Like it's like that. Like when I was playing like Dynasty Warriors 6 and stuff, I did not want to play his story. Like I didn't want to play him. I didn't want to play his story. Just no, we're not doing that. That was my thing. He looks better here. Yeah. Like I would play him in this game. Like not as gross in my opinion. Yes. My goodness, it's so bad. Like why would you do that to him? And then Yuan Shao really hasn't changed. I mean, he got that black armor style, you know, back in the day. I mean, it looks more bluish, like dark blue purple, but that's actually the black armor. But yeah, he really hasn't changed much. He's just kind of lame. I mean, back in the days, he always had a helmet. I think nowadays he just has the white hair. So I mean, I don't know what he looks like in 9, but and James Zhao actually looked like a shaman. So it was actually pretty cool. He's not over the top like his 6th design where he started having the weird hairstyles. Like he actually looks like a shaman. Like he is preaching the yellow heaven. This guy right here is preaching the yellow heaven. Yeah. I can see him doing that, but I don't know what's going on with his hair now. Ever since you showed me his stuff that I can't even talk, but like no type of sense, right? And then Meng Huo actually looks pretty cool too. I actually prefer, I'm not gonna lie, I actually prefer Meng Huo like this. Like more like he's a big burly, like big sort of guy, like chub but muscular, you know? He is way chubbier in the games and previously. This one, number 4, and then number 3. No, he wasn't in number 2. But, no, I think he was in number 2. I don't remember if he was in number 2. But, yeah, he definitely is. But for some reason, I don't know. I really like him this way more than his muscular self that he has been recently. I think the big first time like he went gorilla status was number 6. Yeah, because then they changed his weapons to the pillar kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know why, but I do prefer him like this. Like I guess maybe it's just because I grew up with him like this, you know. Like he's a bigger guy. And then Zhurong, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, let me put it on so you can see his outfit for number 4. This is what he looked like in number 4. Yeah, for some reason I don't know. Like yeah. That's actually a really good way to put it. Definitely. I mean, he just looks so much more like he looks more personable because he wasn't just a brute. He was actually like historically he was actually like really like the people loved him. Okay, let's just say the Danman people really loved him, and it's like. And, you know, yeah, he's really strong, and obviously, you know, you're representing the non-mon, but like, yo, like, he's beefed. He got beefed up even more. All right, so yeah, and then Zhurong, actually Zhurong, her style is actually really nice and her too. I mean, she really hasn't changed much. Yeah, he often did. Yeah, because yeah, he's really good. It makes sense why, you know, the non-mon lasted so long throughout all the stuff. Aside from being like jungle and tribal people, they're kind of like the least on people's mind for like conquest and stuff, right? Yeah, Zhurong, I'm not gonna lie, Zhurong, the 4th installation of Zhurong, which is actually like the third or second, because she didn't appear in the first game, obviously. Well, Japanese, let's just put it this way, the Japanese they don't consider the first game. That's why when you see the previews in Japanese, it's like for Empires 9, it's actually or for Dynasty Warriors in general, it's like for Dynasty Warriors 9, it's like Sengoku Musu 8, because you know the first one is like the fighting game or whatnot for America or whatever, for whatever reason. Anyway, but yeah, her design, I love her 4 design. Like it is so good. And then she was so snarky. Like she was like the strong woman that like I wish I could have grown up to be. Like that's how much of a role model she was in the 4th game, and we will probably mess around with the 4th game too. Definitely will play the 4th game, so that you could see that like I always mention like the 4th game is my favorite, but like 5 did way better than 4 did because the controls were just like so much better. 4 control, like actually moving your character was so janky. It was very janky. But yeah, she looks great. Not gonna lie, she looks amazing. Like, this is waifu right here. She's waifu. But yeah, and then I don't know why, but they look so good together in this way too. Like I don't understand why, but to me they just look good together like this. Just in general. Alright, and then Zuochi, you know. Oh, is it Zuotsu? That's how they say it, Zuochi, but it's Zuotsu. You know, because it's a C. But yeah, this is his first game as well. So he really didn't have like a design per se. Yeah, I mean they did get rid of him. I think in like the 6th game they got rid of him, and I don't know, did they bring him back in 7? And then obviously he's there in 8. So yeah, they really didn't put a lot of time into him. He's just like the Taoist that is supposed to be like responsible for Cao Cao getting sick. They did it in 7. All right, cool. And obviously you got my character. You know, I had to put them in there in here when I got this thing up and running. They have the generic outfits right now, but I will be doing story from time to time. And that's why we're here. Actually, we talked about. Did you want to see anybody else? Did you want to see Wu? Sorry, there's no Jin, so you know. What's her name's not in here. But you already knew that. They didn't start putting in Jin until like 7. Yeah, we'll just like kind of go zoom through everybody. You can see what everybody looked like. Lu Xun with his like twin blade things. No waifu. Does that mean you like default to like Sun Shangzhang? Equals bad game. Oh wait, you like the cold type of girl. So like, would Xing Sai be like an option for you? I love Xing Sai in here. Like I love everything about her in this game. Yeah, Xing Sun Gang. And then she's in Wu too, so like you don't have to worry about like that whole she was your go-to back then. Yeah, she's a lot cooler. I definitely agree with you when we had that long talk session on the end of your stream, which ended up being like 2 hours. That is so awesome. Like I had so much fun that night. Like it was just reminiscing about this game, and then I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. The whole New Year's area type of thing. It was me hoping that I got this for Christmas, like the disc drive and stuff, so that I could play this on here. So like it's awesome. Oh yeah. So obviously like she's there. She has her green outfit obviously, and she's darker skinned too, which I actually like that they did that. They didn't just change the outfit, they actually made her darker skin to just change it up a little bit. It's pretty good. Obviously she has no affiliation to, like in this game, in the main game, she has no affiliation with Liu Bei. She just kind of stays with Wu because it's just easier that way for this. But yeah, you see her outfits. Look, she's just so like, she looks so cool. Like she's a cool tomboy. You know, she's not doing the whole girly thing. Like she's definitely gotten a lot girlier lately. And that's probably the girliest you'll see. Is her scrapped design with her slightly longer hair. And Sunjan's cool. This is before he got the white hair, and he looks so cool. I will say he does look really cool in Dynasty Warriors 6. Like I was very impressed with what they did when they took off the helmet from him. Because a lot of the older generals you'll see in this game, like a lot of the older generals, like they just have a helmet. Like they just wear the helmet. Okay, minus, yeah, even, well, you know, Jiahao Yuan, he always has a helmet. Sovereign, he actually really doesn't change much. But, yeah. And then this is Sun Quan's his first installment of not having like the actual like robe style. So he actually like, you can see his pants now. Big upgrade. You see, this is what he was working this outfit since the second game. The second game, he was working this outfit. Like he finally got his big change in this game. So like this is when he started being more relevant, like the cool brother. And then by the time like what was it? It was Dynasty Warriors 6, and then he just took the show. You're going to watch The Witcher. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, so this is working. We're gonna go and like try and play some things. But yeah, enjoy The Witcher. Tell Silver I said hi. Alright, so we're actually gonna go and
So you're here to try and bring an end to the chaos. Yes, you appear to possess considerable talent indeed. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Actually, no, we're not gonna do this just yet. This is something that I would rather,
What name do you go by?
we're actually gonna like test it out on stream, the actual game mode. So we're gonna do extreme mode just to like mess around. I'll probably check out some other games too. If this works well on like in the actual battle and stuff, if this works out well, then I can